Hey guys, how is everybody today? I feel like doing mukbang for supper. So I have here a whole chicken that I cleaned, and I took the the backbone. I took the backbone and kind of split it. And I am going to put salt and ground pepper, sprinkle it and rub it in there. And of course, as always, Mrs. Dash. I like Mrs. Dash. Like I said, I like it in everything. My soup, fried stuff. So anyway, so I just rub the salt and the pepper and the Mrs. Dash onto the chicken, and then flip it over. And then rub salt, pepper, and Mrs. Dash. That's my phone. I'm busy right now. There you go. So you just rub it in there. Probably like a tablespoon of salt. So I let it sit. Okay, so the oil is heated up. I just put like 2-3 tablespoons of coconut oil. You don't need a whole lot. So I'm going to put the chicken I will let it lightly brown it. By the way, the heat should be on medium, not very high. I normally don't cook chicken with its skin on, but this recipe didn't say about taking the skin off. Although I could have if I wanted to, but I decided to leave the skin on this time. Okay, I think it's lightly browned, so I'm going to flip it. Then you have to use 2 long handles, something. There you go. It's nicely browned. We're gonna cook it that way for another 5 minutes. I'm gonna cover it because I want the chicken to be really cooked, and since this chicken is really big and the breast is thick, so I decided to cover it. That way it would help the chicken cook. We'll wait another 5 minutes and then we'll check it out. Okay, that was 5-6 minutes. That looks good. Flip it again. Next, I'm adding Sprite, about 2 cups. There we go. Then I add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. About a teaspoon of peppercorn. Two anise seeds. Two tablespoons of oyster sauce. Here's my oyster sauce. Oh, too much. So just kind of spread it there like that. And cloves of garlic. I like lots of garlic, so I have about 6 or 7 cloves of garlic. So I'm gonna cover it again and let it boil. And we wait. I have learned that mukbang originates in Korea, where some people would film somebody cooking and then they film it when they eat their cooked food. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm showing you how I make very delicious savory chicken, and then that's what we're gonna have for dinner. So you let it boil until the sauce or the liquid caramelizes. It's about ready to be caramelized, or however you pronounce that. Anyway, I turn this several times to make sure that the liquid gets into the meat and the spices. The chicken's falling apart, but that's okay. I could never get it in one piece whenever I cook this. I don't know why. Maybe because I keep turning it over in the process of cooking. But you can arrange it in a platter to make it look pretty, if you care, which in my case I really don't care about presentation. All I care about is it's eatable. So I will turn the heat off and let this sit for a little bit before I transfer it in a platter. Look at that sauce. It looks gooey. So I will let it sit for a little bit and then we're ready to eat. Mukbang.
Ganska ledsen för min.
No. Oh. Give me your plate. Want more?
That's fine.
More?
That's good for now. I can always get home later.
Broccoli.
White cheese on your broccoli?
Mm.
White cheese on your broccoli?
Yes,
White cheese on your broccoli, babe?
You want this?
it's a big chicken.
Yeah, it is. What do you want that in? Breast?
Whatever you put on. I prefer black, dark meat, but if you get any breast, I'll eat
This
breast. Yeah. Thank you. Somebody's got to eat them breasts. Okay, my turn.
I don't know what Korean tastes
It's
like.
been a long time since I've been in Korea, so I don't remember.
I've never been to Korea.
Somebody's been on Facebook today.
Finger licking good.
You're gonna have to cut that out now. That's copyrighted.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Just because the colonel says it doesn't mean it's his. And sue us for what we're worth. You have to pay us. Sorry, we're not worth anything.
Yes, we are worth in something.
$1.50.
Add another million, maybe.
Maybe your money. Give them some of that money you had for your school money.
Is his money growing?
Hmm?
Is his money growing?
No, it lost money last week because the Dow's dropped. It's so funny listening to people on the radio on Monday or Tuesday. It bounced back. Well, it's back to where it was. It was a great rebound. No, you're just back to where you were.
Back to where you were. That's not great.
Just listening to news, oh, local weather guy. Did you know dark color clothes will keep you cooler?
No.
Because it absorbs the heat off your body.
Mm-mm.
Opposite.
Exactly. I'm going, what?
Since black is sort of like darker colors, it's kind of like warmer because it's sort of like a shady.
Yeah, it sucks heat in. It just, I'm going, oh my goodness. There is no science anymore.
Mama, me and Violet got 2 victory royales,
Yeah.
which is really good because there's 100 people in each game.
Why?
All right.
Yes, please.
Did it?
It's hot.
Maybe that's why he can't get the weather right. If he thinks like that.
They're going backwards. I mean, not even backwards.
Not even backward. Good.
Fell off the face of the earth.
Can I get some more broccoli, please?
And I'm reading into this story. There's Senate hearings today on funding NASA. And here's where I'm reading into it. Sounds like Boeing, Lockheed, who are the other big aerospace, I can't think of it now, are all in a titter because NASA is contracting with SpaceX.
Mm.
I'm reading into it, but I think that's what it was by listening to it.
What's SpaceX? Isn't that Elon Musk's
I think so.
thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Really now?
But I think that's what's probably happening. I'm thinking Boeing, Lockheed, and oh gosh, I can't think of the others. The other big ones. Grumman. Grumman.
Grumman.
They're all going, well, hey.
Yeah.
Now I might be reading into it a little bit more. It doesn't sound like there's a bidding effort either. It just said, SpaceX, here you go.